Alright, first video, how's everyone doing today? My name is Saturn and I've been cooking up a real treat for you. I've been speculating that the latest Kamen Rider series, Kamen Rider Gavv, is connected to an older title in the series called Kamen Rider Build. Now, it may sound a bit far-fetched, but I think I have enough concrete evidence to back up my statement. For all of you who don't know Kamen Rider, it's kind of like Power Rangers, but the grandfather of it. It's one person transforming to defeat a monster. That may sound exactly like Power Rangers, but it's a totally different thing. I'll explain about it in a later show. And this is not concrete, this is not fact. It is merely a speculation because episode 1 has not come out yet. Now back to the theory. Kamen Rider Gavv and Kamen Rider Build are connected, and I can prove it. Exhibit A, the drivers. I've heard a lot of people disliking Kamen Rider Gavv's Hen Shin belt. Hen Shin means transform in Japanese, because of the color coordination to Gavv's suit, because it does not. As you can see, Gavv's main color is purple, and his secondary colors are cyan and yellow. The Hen Shin belt is mainly red and black with some gold and pink undertones. However, the belt does share a lot of similarities with the build driver. They share a crank on the left side, looking almost identical, mind you, various piping and machinery molded onto them, a color scheme of mainly red and black, and they both have moving parts integrated. I can't find any videos of them moving with something in the background, but the cover of Gavv's Hen Shin belt moves up and down, and the gears on Build's driver spin. Both happen when the crank is turned. Exhibit B, the Hen Shin items. Kamen Rider Gavv uses monster-infused snacks called Gochizo to transform. And Kamen Rider Build uses two bottles that symbolize a living thing and a non-living thing called full bottles. Now Saturn, you might say. The Gochizo and full bottles don't look anything alike. And to that I say, you are correct. But the Gochizo do bring me vibes of another Hen Shin item in the Kamen Rider Build series called Splash Jellies. These are used by Kamen Rider Grease and Kamen Rider Cross Charge, and they are pseudo full bottles-ish filled with jelly. And then it makes sense. Kamen Rider Gavv's main form is Popping Gummy. Gummies are filled with jelly, and Splash Jellies. Both Gavv and Cross C Charge have translucent forms with cyan colors when they are transformed. Then Gochizo and Splash Jellies do something when the sides are hit. Gochizo have a small button on the side that makes the monster pop up, and Splash Jellies can be squeezed. And lastly, Exhibit C, the design. As previously stated, Kamen Rider Gavv has a purple color as his main color, and cyan and yellow as his secondary colors. Now the stretching details begin. All the colors on Gavv's suit share a similar color to a rider from Kamen Rider Build. The purple represents Kamen Rider Rogue, the blue represents Cross, and the yellow represents Grease. You could interpret Grease's color as being brown or gold, but his suit is yellow. Plus, Gavv's mask looks eerily like a rabbit, and guess who uses a rabbit full bottle to transform? Say it if you know it, Kamen Rider Build! So hopefully, with everything mentioned, I think I have enough proof to show that this theory is plausible at the least. So if I have to remove this video from YouTube, it means I'm right about something here. Please consider subscribing and have a nice day.